What's up, guys? It's the Warrior COTP right here, back with another My DVD Collection, part 37. So all these movies are just going to be random, and they're all going to be gotten from different places, whether it be Goodwill, eBay, probably not too many from Second Avenue, Dollar Tree, and maybe a few from Habitat Restore. And I actually got a few of these now that I'm looking down the line. I got a few of these off of Facebook Marketplace locally, where I just traveled so many miles away and picked them up. So, okay, we're going to start off. First one is Elvis as Kid Galad. And Charles Bronson's in this movie too, when he was a little bit younger. But this is Elvis as a boxer. And he fights Charles Bronson in one of the scenes, from my understanding. I've never seen this movie, but I would like to watch it. But this movie I got from the Dollar Tree. Cool find, MGM. One of the common movie titles you find from Dollar Tree or MGM films. Next, we got Disney's live-action Cinderella. I've never seen this movie myself. I got this one from the Goodwill for $1.29. I don't know much about this film, so I've never seen it. I got it because it's Cinderella, of course. But Cate Blanchett's in it, looks like. I don't really recognize any of the other actors' names. Excuse me. Next, we have Me Before You. Emily Clark, Sam Claflin. And this movie was also from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, so I used to be real picky on movies I got from the Dollar Tree. Then I got kind of to the point, like, if it looked halfway decent, if it was like MGM title or Orion or something I've seen before that I liked, I would get. And I more or less didn't get, like, the two weird, like, horror genre ones. One, I like some horror, but I'm not into, like, the real cult-looking ones at all, so I try to stay clear of them. Next, I got If I Stay, Chloe Grace Moretz. This is another one from the Dollar Tree. And Stacy Keach is in this. Next, we got Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, Far and Away. And this is also an unopened copy. I'm guessing I got this from Habitat Restore. So let me put this up so you can read it. And if you're new to the channel or new to watching my videos, just let you know, I do this so you can pause it and read it. And I also say, if you really want to see what a movie's about, go look at the trailer on YouTube. Write it down, look up the trailer on YouTube after you watch a video. Next, we got a widescreen copy of Harrison Ford and Anne Heche and Harrison Ford's 6 Days and 7 Nights. That is definitely a movie of Harrison Ford's I have not seen. Next, we got a 2-disc special edition of Mark Wahlberg's Planet of the Apes, and I'm pretty sure this was made in 2001. I got this a while back at the Goodwill for $1.29. Now, I've said this before, I got everything new of the Planet of the Apes except the new one that came out in the movies, which I went and saw, Kingdom of the Apes. I gotta get that. And then I gotta get everything, all the old Charlton Heston Planet of the Apes after the first one he did. So there's like 4 I don't have, which are the old ones after the first one. Next, we got A Time for Miracles with Kate McGrew, Lauren Green, and John Forsythe. And Lauren Green is the father from Bonanza. Ben Cartwright. So I got this because Ben Cartwright was in it. Never seen it. One day I'll get to watching it. Next, we got Gunsmoke, movie collection. I remember buying this from Walmart out of the $5 bin. Return to Dodge, The Last Apache, and To the Last Man. So 3 different movies are on this. I am a big fan of Gunsmoke. And Gunsmoke stars James Arness. It's James Arness, and on the front. And I don't know if people know this or who knows it, but they actually asked John Wayne to star in Gunsmoke, the TV show, but John Wayne did not want to do a TV show. He liked doing movies. So, but he actually said he knew somebody that he thought would fit that role, and he told them James Arness would do a good job. And James Arness and him did a couple movies together prior to that, and this is unopened still. Nice little fact. Next, we have Mile 22 with Mark Wahlberg. I've never seen this movie, and this is unopened. Sorry about the stickers. I got this one also from the Dollar Tree. Next, we have Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes in Demolition Man. I actually like both actors a lot, but this is I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not into sci-fi movies, but I don't know. I just never caught on to this movie like that. I'd probably have to watch it again. Next, we have Heathers. This has Christian Slater, and I know that. Winona Ryder, Shannon Doherty. Shannon Doherty played on Charm and Our House. You remember her? This is a high school movie. This was pretty big back in the day. Christian Slater was young in that. Next, we have Red Dragon, Anthony Hopkins. Looks like Edward Norton, Harvey Keitel, Emily Watson, Mary Louise Parker, Philip Seymour Hoffman. I heard this movie was good. This is part the Hannibal Lecter series of movies. That's why I got it. Somebody told me I should get it because it was pretty good, so I got it. Haven't watched it yet. This is Almost Heroes with Chris Farley, Matthew Perry. This is supposed to be like a Lewis and Clark spoof. I'm pretty sure. I'm wrong. Sorry, it's been a while. I thought it was. It's really funny though. Kind of gives you those Wagons West vibes. And it has that one dude in it from Life right there. If you guys remember, Matthew Perry, he's the guy from Friends that passed away. Of course, Chris Farley passed away too already. Next, we got The Sicilian. When I first saw this movie, I never heard of it, but I do like Christopher Lambert. He definitely brings a different aura to the set, unlike most actors. John Turturro's in this. I just read off common names right there because I didn't even know how to say their names. But I might recognize them by faces, though, some of those actors. But yeah, I got this because Christopher Lambert was in it. And I've never seen him in like a Italian mobster film. So I was like, I'm sure he'll do a good job. Next, we got Hannah. I don't know what this is about. When I saw the movie cover, it looked like she was almost like shooting a bow and arrow or something. I don't know. It's with Cate Blanchett, Saoirse Ronan, Eric Bana. And it looked like a pretty good film. So I bought it. Hopefully it's good. And I know I got these last two from Habitat Restore. And yeah, I know a lot of people's views that collect are like, oh, if you don't know a film, you shouldn't buy it. Well, first off, if I don't agree with that, if you're out in public and you come across a film for somewhat cheap, why not buy it? Because you might like it, and if you go back and do some research on it, and if it's not there, then you missed out. So why not? So I don't agree with some of those movie collectors that say that. You know, you can always sell it or give it away or something if you don't like it. Or you could put it back on charity. Next, you got Bruce Willis in Hostage. Another classic Bruce Willis movie. It's funny, when you think about Bruce Willis, you think about Die Hard. You don't really think about all the other good movies he's made. Next, we got a classic movie, Louis Gossett Jr. and Jason Gedrick and Iron Eagle. And I know there was a second Iron Eagle made also, but I don't know if there was a third. This first one's pretty good, though. '80s classic right there. Next, we have like Water for Chocolate. I remember when I got this. I can't really tell you why I got it, but Siskel and Ebert gave it 2 thumbs up. One of the best 10 best movies of the year. Maybe somebody was acting in it. I have to look at who was acting. I don't know. But I don't know if it's one of the best films of the year. Definitely probably worth watching at least once. All right, next. I never saw this movie, but it looked like an interesting younger Keanu Reeves movie, A Walk in the Clouds. So I ended up grabbing it. And, you know, that goes also, you know, to what I was just saying. These movies are pretty cheap. I set myself to a certain amount of money when I go to the Goodwill. Like here recently, I set myself to, you know, $5 every time I go. So I don't really spend that much when it comes down to it. So I used to set myself to a $20 bill. But yeah, that looks pretty good, so that's why I got it. Look like an era that I would like. Next, you got 300 with Gerard Butler, his most famous film. My favorite film of his is Law Abiding Citizen. But yeah, every movie I've seen of Gerard Butler is pretty good, so I can't really knock his films. Next, we have An American Crime. Catherine Keener and Ellen Page. And it looks like it's a true story of a child's punishment that become a woman's crime. So this looks like it could be I don't know. Pretty sad movie, maybe. Next, we got the original Little Women with Katharine Hepburn. I got this. I've seen it in the past with my mom back in the day, but my wife liked the newer Little Women, so I figured she'd probably like have a copy of the original Little Women. And this is a snap case. And this movie is a classic as far as like black and white movies go. It's cool to have in your collection. Next, so this movie, Matthew McConaughey, Free State of Jones. I like Matthew McConaughey. I never saw this, and it's based on a true story. Slide case. Looks like same cover as the bottom one. But this film right here, I watched less than a month ago. And I actually liked it a lot. So, pretty cool movie. Next, we got The Walking Dead, the complete first season. And I bought all these in order. This first one I got from the Goodwill for $2.29. Great deal. And The Walking Dead is definitely my favorite last TV show, like newer wise, that I've watched. And I pretty much watched that all the way through, except probably from like season 7 up. I pretty much let the season come onto stream, and then I'd watch it when it was all out on stream. But all the way up to, yeah, season 7 for like 7 years or however long it was, I watched it consistently every week. But yeah, and I only have 4 seasons of that so far, so I've been working on them when I can remember to pick them up. I try not to spend more than $5-6 on a season off eBay. Next, we got Alfred Hitchcock in classic Ingrid Bergman with Gregory Peck, Spellbound. I do have a good bit of Alfred Hitchcock movies. Next, we got Brandon Fraser and the all-time classic comedy Dudley Do-Right. He's basically a Canadian bounty. You know, this was back when Brendan Fraser was mainly doing like comedy films. I found this for $1.29, and this is definitely one of those films I was hoping I would run into eventually, and I did. Next, we have all-time classic comedy, Turner and Hooch, with Tom Hanks. Another great comedy. This, I'm pretty sure, takes it back to the late 80s. It's been a while since I've seen this film, but it's a great film. I probably haven't seen this since I was maybe a teenager, my early 20s, I'm guessing. Back before DVD, or DVD was popular. You know, VHS was kind of still the option, cheaper. Next, we got The Gridiron Gang with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Classic football movie. And I forgot his name. Pimp My Ride dude. He was a rapper. I forgot his name. Oh well. But yeah, another good football movie. If you've never seen it. I think that's based off of a true story too. Next, we got The Frozen Front, 1941. I got this at the Goodwill. Stand Your Ground or Die. It looked like an interesting war film, so I ended up picking it up. And it looks like an overseas film. Next, we got Flags of Our Fathers, a Clint Eastwood film. I was told about this film, and then literally I found this film like, it was like predestined. I found it like a week later, and I ended up picking it up. But yeah, I heard this was a really good film, and then a week later I found it. It's funny how that happens. Happens all the time. Here's a story. I bought Gary Cooper's Sergeant York off eBay, and it's my favorite Gary Cooper movie. And I've always looked it up on there, and I've always seen it for expensive. And, you know, I look it up from time to time. Then I looked it up, and I found it for somewhat cheap, you know, under 10 bucks, like $6 or something. And come to find out, I showed it in one of the videos. It ended up being like a Korean copy, but I've came across these before, and it actually, you could listen to in English. So hopefully that's the way it is. But so I went to Goodwill this last Thursday, and guess what movie I see? Gary Cooper's Sergeant York. I opened it up because I was like, you know what? $1.29, I'm gonna buy it, and you know, if the other one's not a good copy, like I don't have English, I'll have this. So I open it up, the disc ain't even in it. So all these years I've been looking for that movie, I finally come across it. I open it up, the disc not in it. You know how rare that is, just to find a disc not open, especially in a decent area, Goodwill. Very rare. I've maybe opened up 3-4 DVDs throughout the years where I haven't found a disc. So there you go. Good luck finding it. Bad luck opening it up and not even having a disc. So yeah. So I had good luck, then had some bad luck right after it. But anyway, next, featuring a star-studded cast, The Blue and the Gray. I actually saw something recently about this. I heard this was really good, and I'm glad I got it. It's a mini-series, because I saw it on a movie page I'm a part of. Somebody posted it. As you see, it has awesome cast. Civil War, miniseries. So I'm glad I found it, you know what I mean? Because somebody else talked about it. I just picked it up because, you know, it looked like historical part of the Civil War. So I was like, you know, I'm going to pick it up. Next, we got Any Given Sunday, another football movie. LL Cool J's in this, it looks like. Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz, Al Pacino, Dennis Quaid, James Woods. Star-studded cast right there. Never seen this before. I've always heard of it, never seen it. And that's a snap case. Yep. Now, I was going to do another whole stack, but I feel this is too long for one video, so this is going to be the last one for this video. This is Richard Dreyfuss and Marsha Mason. I do recognize her, and Neil Simon's The Goodbye Girl. Now, I bought this because Richard Dreyfuss. I love Richard Dreyfuss. I love Stakeout, another Stakeout. Any movie I've ever seen him in is just his personality. You know, he's a very likable star. So I ended up getting this. It looked like a chick flick a little bit, but you know what? I'm sure it has like some comedy to it or something. So, and that comment up top pretty much, you know, it's a comedy, so that's cool. So at any rate, guys, like I said, I was going to do another stack, but I think I'm going to keep it simple. Stop right here, then do another video for the other stack. But anyway, if you're new to the channel and you like this video and you made it this far, I'm guessing you liked it, hit the subscribe button. For everyone else that's been watching my videos, thanks. And I got plenty more collection videos that I've done in the past. I'm going to keep doing them until I go through my whole collection. And I'm going to keep doing Goodwill hauls, eBay hauls, whatever, wherever I get them from. So it'll be like basically a continuation of my collection. So go back, watch my eBay Goodwill hauls too, because I only got a few, but they're still part of my collection. They will not be in the video or the collection videos I do until I actually have a better place to store my films. Then I'll go back and do a complete collection and my favorite this genre films and stuff like that. But till next time, guys, thanks. And peace out.